Alright, so we don't have the cones here, but if you could see to the right, oh man, they were shaking and everything. You see to the right, you got all of them coming from the right, making the right, and they don't stop at a red light. They just keep going, which makes it take so long. You know what I'm saying? Usually, I ain't gonna say usually, but sometimes the police there, sometimes they not, and it don't look like they there now. So, been in line for like 30 minutes just to get, I don't even know if this is a quarter mile, but once we get past this light, it'll move on. But you know what I'm saying? Heading to 8 p.m. So you gotta get over as soon as you pass this light. So we see how long it takes. Alright, so we not so bad. This is the 8 p.m. lane, or if you're going to the warehouses over there, but I guess everybody going to probably Mar or all that, but anyway. Stick to your right for 8 p.m. They usually had these cones way back there, but it wasn't as bad as it used to be. Look. And people do stuff like that. Knowing you ain't supposed to cut, but anyway. Once you get in here, and even this, like it's 3 bays, right? And people will hold up the line just to get to a certain bay, even when it's not packed like that. But what's new here is it used to be to the right is for pool chassis, but they switching it up and they making it, if you go to the right, that's supposed to be for drops only. People still ain't following the rules 100% yet. Old boy said they gonna start suspending people. But I don't know. And my windshield is mad dirty. If you can see, it say drops to the right, open to the left. See, they got chassis and they going to drops, which it ain't so bad. They still gonna work with you, but if it ain't backed up, I don't see no point in it. But anyway, same thing, like rest stop, pull up to the speaker. Usually, if it's not backed up, if it's other trucks, this one right here be red and you wait for them to go through, but same difference. Post a pin right here. But now here, oh shit, I'm supposed to call, get the appointment number. Damn, I'll be with you in a minute. Soon as I stopped it, he happened to call and give me the appointment. I mean, text me. But it is 235.
What is it?
235 454.
You said 234?
235 454. Supposed to turn your truck off too when you get there, by the way. A lot of people don't, which makes it harder for them to hear. Just like now, they ain't had nothing to do with nobody not having their truck on, but it's like a what's the name? So anyway, G805. When you come in, I got a chassis only, so I'm supposed to stick to the left. Container's supposed to stick to the right. If you can see that. And they got the security right there that if you got a chassis, try to go that way, he gonna block you. I was going to 180 one day, and dude was like, that's when he told me, he was like, yo, they gonna start suspending y'all. I'm like, yeah, but I'm leaving. But anyway, they ain't trying to hear it, so. Like I said, I got G805, which is on the other side. I got G805 slot 41. Try to get a better, give you a better understanding of that once we get over there. If you could see, let me see. That's 413 up there. Which usually nothing goes on right there anyway. On the other side of that, something going on. 415. That's where you leave out of. But look, and these, I was about to curse them out. But everybody like to run lights because you don't want to. I mean, stop signs because you know, especially if you got a manual, you just want to cruise through. So you got to be careful. But G805, you make that right. I mean, you make that left when you first come in. Come all the way down to the second stop sign. Make it right. This is 224, I think. 226 is back that way. But right in front of me is the G. 9876 and I believe 5, all of these, but I gotta go on the other side. From G707 or 807 or 907, which one is G whatever 707 to 700. But I'm going to G805 slot 41. So this is G807 right here. 806 right there, and this is 805. And I'm going to 41. It starts at 1 and it goes all the way up to 60, I believe. That's the crane right there. You gotta, the numbers are on the ground. And I'm going to 41. And you gotta pull tight to where your tire is inside that red line, which is kind of hard sometimes depending on how close they put the containers to the edge. But 41. Wait a minute. I got a 20. G805 slot 41. I know. Alright, so this ain't it. And I know I just went down 805. Yeah, that's 805. Look at this ticket. We might have a problem. Hold on, I gotta do some research. Be back with you. Alright, so after some investigation, that was my fault. It's not 805. It's 605. So this is 8, right? This is 705. And they go down like that. You know what I'm saying? 9, 8, 7. This is 6. For 5, you gotta go. I mean, that one is 6. For 5, you gotta go over the what's the name? So 605, 41. I'll probably, yeah, I'm gonna have to. So I might have to get in line and just wait, but they got 40s. Ain't no telling if they staying right there or they moving up, so 17. Oh yeah, I got room after this dude. Man, I could get in there now, but then I had to move so he can get out, so I'm gonna have to get behind them too. I think that's one of my guys. So, you know what I'm saying? You pull to the side. Make sure you don't get on that, like the gray concrete part, 'cause that's where the crane moves. And they'll start banging that horn if you do. So, I'm in 41. That's 37. If you can see where the 20s is in front of 20 right there, I gotta go right there. So like I said, I got room to get in there, but he needs to be able to get out and have his trailer clear this crane, and the crane usually doesn't move until you pull out. I don't know if it's safety or whatever, but so I'm gonna wait here. I'll be back. So he was waiting the whole time, so, and he probably going up, so I'm probably gonna have to get in line. If he don't move up, then I'm gonna have to get behind dude that's to my right. Because once again, if I get inside now, even though this dude moved up, the one behind him moved up, and it's still a tight space. But, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and get in there, because either way, he gotta move up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, so I've done got in here. You pull APM, you pull you know, right next to your number or whatever. You can get out to see where it is. A lot of people still do it, because you used to have to tell them with hand signals which row, and you know, if it's on the bottom, second from the top, blah, blah, blah. But the sensors and all that can read your RFID, and they know where your box is. And I think that every time they move a box, because you might be, say, what am I, 41? I'm 41 D4, right? Which I believe is the top. So somebody might be 41 D3. They might have to move that one over to B, whatever. And I think they track that as well. So, but anyway, you just pull next to it, and they'll know where your box is. Every now and then, if they pull next to you and the crane doesn't move, they might beep the horn, and then you gotta let them know, hey, my box is, you know what I'm saying? It might be second row, fourth one, or it might be second row, the top, you pat the top of your head, or it might be second row, you hit your shoe to mean the floor, you know what I'm saying? So that's if they, you know, something wrong with that particular crane, but usually they know where it's at. But and if they beep the horn one time, that means when they got your box about to drop it on your chassis, if they beep the horn one time, that means pull forward a little bit. If they beep it twice, that means back up a little bit so they could line it up, so they don't have to move the crane with that box, have it swinging back and forth. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to wait to see when they drop his box so you can see that. But ain't no telling how many moves he got to do to get to his box. So I'm gonna try to, I mean, I can always edit this, so might as well wait, right? And usually in these, I mean, it really don't matter, but usually in these, there are only loads getting picked up. And it's real smooth right now too. Sometimes it be on the side, it might be the whole lane filled with trucks lined up trying to either get into one spot or go into the next location. It'd be crazy sometimes, but you see that other crane up there, I don't think nobody in it. But like I said, it ain't so busy, but sometimes they'll have you know, more than one crane working a row. I was trying to figure out what the hell to call it. A row. So this is row 605. So they might have more than one crane working a row. Sometimes they have one crane working 2 rows, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how many people they got. But like, see, he had to move that one to get his box. Oh, I know it ain't take that long to grab that box. Are you kidding me? It only go up full high. So it took him that long to move one box. But you know what? Let me stop talking sugar honey iced tea, because some people might be new. Some people more cautious than others. Oh, alright, he moving and ain't no telling, he might have had to shuffle some boxes over there, so I don't know. But anyway, I guess old boy box is one of these. Maybe I'll play some music while we waiting the Jeopardy joint ski. If I feel like it. If not, I'll just edit this out, you feel me? Like, if you can see, oh, you can't see. Old boy waiting probably to get in here like I was, so. Nothing else I could really talk about, so I'm gonna just go ahead and pause it. Alright, so hopefully this is his box. And also depend on the driver too. Some of them will line up with your chassis. Man, that ain't his box either. He got the last one on the bottom. so once again, alright, so dude was waiting on the sideline the whole time, but another truck pulled up, so he just halfway pulled into the lane, because people like to steal on you. So keep that in mind. You see another truck coming up, creeping while you waiting to get in a slot, they'll just look. Now he done got out of his truck talking to him, because he was sure it was about to steal him. But get his box dropped in front of me, then I gotta move up to right there where you see them. Well, you can't tell they 20s, but and none of my box, mine is all the way to the end. You hear that noise? That's a crane in the next row. That's how they sound when they moving. See, they gotta put them on the pins. Sometimes they'll leave it like that because they don't really know. I guess it's a feel that you have to have when you're working that crane, but if they don't put it on there right, you gotta go to 200. I think it's 200. And there's a machine over there that straighten you out. So I'm in 41, so this is me right here. Now he might get me now, or he might keep going down the way, depending on if they pay attention to how long while he coming to get mines. Pardon me, I was looking backwards to make sure I lined up pretty good. Alright, so he right there getting my box. So I'm gonna get my box and then on to the next step. I might well show you, if you can see, back window mad dirty, but the pin, you better line it up, you know, with the box. You should know that, but you know, just wanted to throw that in there real quick. And then you wait for him to move the crane, then you pull off. I don't know if I caught that or not, but now we out. And he beeped the horn, so I had to move up a little bit. So, but we'll do that next time. Now some people, they stop right there and do their pins, which we not supposed to, because their rule is stay in the truck at all times. If you get out, they can't suspend you. They usually don't bother you, but you never know, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's pretty much one way out. You can go 180, which they about to, he said they're gonna stop doing that. And I think he said 2 months. I think by the end of February they're gonna stop that, but pretty much one way out, which is coming up. If you can see that sign, is right after 412. And you'll see. Oh, alright, 415 then. Which I don't usually look at it because I know where I'm going, so. But you see the yellow joint ski right there. And these two dividers. I had to clean that window though. That's from my gloves hitting it. with mud or dirt on them, rubbed off on there. I usually don't mind, but doing this video, I'm gonna have to go ahead and clean that one of these days. I ain't saying it's gonna be today, but it's gonna be one of these days. You know what I'm saying? This is the first one you leave. Mar had a little more, but this one really just 2 bays. Make sure ain't nobody running stop signs. But like all of them, you want to go through here about 5 miles an hour max. Some people speed through, but it might be an error. You know what I'm saying? The cameras, they got a few of them. I got a habit of watching the light in the mirror, the light that's on the truck. For whatever reason, I just watch it. I guess to gauge the speed or whatever, I don't know, but I just always watch it. Straight ahead, if you can see where that truck going to the right, that's roadability. So you stick to the left, even though that white sign says, that white sign is once you go in that lane right there, that white sign is that, but you leaving out, you stick to the left. Oh yeah. They got porta potties all around, but this is the main one over here, which if you leaving out, you gotta do this U-turn and park where them trucks at. That's trouble area. If you got a trouble ticket, you go over there, you text the trouble people and tell them what the problemo is. I usually stay in these lanes, so I'm usually going back south. Go on the other side. I mean, it really don't matter, but it makes it more convenient if you're going north. And I think lane 3 be having problems, so you gotta be careful which lane you get in. There's another one all the way over there that's open, but I gotta do too much, so I just wait here. Whichever one of these guys leave, if nobody else don't come up behind me, I'll use. See, he just left, and they've been sitting here, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and back up, because half of the time that means it's gonna be a minute. And this old boy about to come this way. Of course. And he seen me too. But it don't matter. So I can either go to the left or the right, whichever way this guy going. He going to the left, so I'm gonna go to the right. See, something wrong with them lanes. Or it might be the people, you know what I mean? They might have sped through that little joint. Could be the lane, could be whatever. See, look, I'm done already. One of them just finally left. Yeah, see, so make sure you take it easy going through that tunnel where they scan your box, because it might cause some problems. I'm gonna pin mines up here. I'm saying? You pull here, you can see that pinning area only. And then, you know, you get out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all down while I pin. Alright. And then we out of here. You get here and it flash blue. Then you gotta go right there, get inspected. But I'm on green. You can see it on flash and glow the secondary. That's the customs people. I mean, there's something wrong. I'm pretty sure they do randoms too, but anyway. Right across, that's Columbia. I don't go there that much, but one of these days, if you make a left, you're gonna go to Mar, PNCT, Red Hook. There's another one over there too. I forget the name of it. 88 Marsh. I forget the name of it. And there's a couple more that's like more, not ports, but you know, where they do container work. But anyway, going to the left, because I'm hitting the highway. You also can go to Columbia that way, Chassis Depot. Left or right, you go to Chassis Depot. But anyway, about to hit the road. When I get my phone holder, I'll do some more, you know, but like I said, I got one hand, so that's probably gonna be it. Well, I'll see what I do with my next load, but I see it in.